Welcome, viewers. This is Danny from Leg Buff Productions here with another episode of the Builders Stream. If you're not familiar with this stream, it's a bunch of Lego Star Wars builders joining in to. Sorry about that. I have my stream running here. It's a great way to start off the stream there. Here, I'll mute that in just a second here. But anyway, today will be. Actually, tonight, sorry about the time thing earlier, but we'll be working on a bunch of different builds. Personally, I will be starting the collaboration build for Brick World Chicago that Rebel Lug will be bringing this year. It's will be very exciting. We'll also be sharing a bunch of details about the convention, Brick World Chicago, again, that we're all going to. If you're not familiar, we do have a video on all of our channels, or on most of our channels at least, kind of going over the details of everything that will be going on. So very excited to do that. And then we just have a lot going on. So I'll let you guys introduce yourselves so you guys can go down the line and we'll let the viewer.
I'm I'm Peach Bricks, and right now I'm in my Parkour Savages account. But if you want to check out my Lego channel, that is Peach Bricks. So be sure to check that out.
Alright, so I'm First Lego Trooper, and I'm currently working on my mountain base at the moment here. So that's what I'll be working on for this stream.
I'm Marathon Productions, and I'm going to be working on the new Millennium Falcon as part of my May the 4th haul that came a bit late. So,
Malcolm Productions. I'll be working on my base pretty soon here.
Awesome. I think that's everyone. So thanks everyone for introducing yourselves. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will be checking them shortly. So again, feel free to ask for any building help you might have or just any questions in general for anyone on the stream here. We'll do our best to answer those. Like I said, we'll be checking them relatively regularly. But the first thing, as I mentioned before, I want to talk about is Brick World Chicago. So Rebel Lug will be going there. The non-public days are June 15th through 19th. And then the public days are the 18th and 19th. That's Saturday and Sunday. Rebel Lug will be there the entire time. So if you're displaying there, you'll have a chance to talk with us a bit longer, a few more days than if you're just visiting on public days. But nevertheless, it'll be awesome to see all of us there. In total, it'll be me, Lego Spencer, Chris Productions, Alclone Productions, First Lego Trooper, and Lego Lord 82. That'll all be there at the convention center. So, and it's not actually in downtown Chicago, which some people might think because it's called Brick World Chicago. It's actually in one of the suburbs, Schaumburg, which is I'd say about 20, maybe 30 minutes out from the main city, so you don't have all the traffic and stuff with the major city thing. But we will be bringing a collab, a Ryloth collab. I'll have updates on my channel starting every Tuesday now, kind of with just letting you guys know what's going on in terms of collaborations. We're also planning a bunch of videos too, because it's not very often that we're going to all be together. This will actually be the first time in real life that we're all together here, so it'll be pretty awesome. Really looking forward to that. So we'll be bringing Ryloth, and I'm also planning on making another mock, but I haven't started that yet. But you guys can talk about, or at least Alclone and File First, what exactly you will be bringing.
Alright, so I'll be participating in the collab, and I'll be bringing my share of that. I might bring some of my marble mazes just to show those off. And I'm planning on making either a small little base or just some sort of other mock to bring.
I was planning on making a Takodana mock, but we don't have any I have like barely any first order stormtroopers, so I probably won't be doing that. So if you have any ideas for a mock that you think I should make, write that in the chat maybe. right now I'm finishing up my other mock that I planned to have done a couple months ago. I've just been procrastinating too long.
All right, I'm checking the comments here. Read some questions. Legendary Lego Production asked, "Do you guys think that there will be battle packs in the next Star Wars wave that they just haven't showed us yet?" I mean, it's possible, but usually battle packs come out at the beginning of the year. And if there were, which I doubt there are, they would probably be Rogue One ones, since the next sets are, most of them are going to be, or at least a lot of them will be Rogue One ones. So we won't be seeing any pictures of those probably until when's that Star Wars Day thing? Kind of how they did that last year. Do you guys know? You
No,
know,
I'm not too sure about that.
it's like Force Friday they called it, and they like release all the new products. They're doing that again for Rogue One, so we probably won't find out until close to then, similar to how the Force Awakens sets kind of were released like that. But I'm really excited to see kind of more Rogue One stuff too. I don't know when the next trailer is coming. I thought they were talking about one might come on May 4th or with Captain America: Civil War, but I haven't seen one. So yeah, but
Someone had a question on tips for storing Legos. Big Papa Yolo, Lego Spencer is doing a series on that, so go to his channel and he'll give you tips on that.
yeah, I think he's doing a great job. I think he has 2 or 3 maybe episodes out so far, but he really goes in depth to really every kind of step of the process when storing Lego. Let's see. With My Luck asks, what is everyone's favorite Star Wars Lego set? Mine would probably be the original Episode 3 Turbo Tank or the latest Episode 2 Gunship. Anyone else favorite Lego Star Wars set?
Oh,
Yes,
that
mine would probably be the newest Republic gunship. Just the playability, like I can use it really easily in MOCs and stuff. I kind of like that. That's a good size vehicle for MOCs.
I don't know.
mine would probably have to be the 2005 Episode 3 Battle Pack. I mean, it was a great army builder. Enough said.
Yeah.
I think that was 2007.
All the years blur together for me at this point because I'm a bit weird. Let's say weird. So I don't really remember.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Episode 3 sets were like 2006, 2007. They, like in the course of those 2 years, most of them were released.
The first ones were 2005, and then
2005, okay.
well, those were the first ones with the turbo tank and the
Yeah.
different starfighters and such. And then they released other sets later.
Lego Star asked for tips on building forests, and Ashton Blue asked for tips on tree building, so I'll kind of answer both of those. It really kind of depends on exactly what type of tree or forest, really, for that matter, you want to build. If you want to build just a generic one, you can use just the typical, like, brown cylinder pieces, like the 2x2.
It also depends on what pieces you have.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're willing to buy more.
Yeah. I did a tutorial on that, but I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I just did a tutorial with the pieces that I have, so if you want to check that out. But
Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube for Lego trees, and they're all different types, so you really have to kind of figure out which one best suits you.
Yep. And then here's the trees that I have in my MOC at the moment. So I incorporate a lot of different plant type pieces within the tree.
it's not loading for me.
Yeah, the kind that File First is showing right now, that's my favorite kind, and
Oh,
eventually when I'll do a mock with trees, that's kind of the format I'll be going for.
The trees I have right now. Here, I can set up a camera. This is the tree I have right now, and then these are gonna go on top and kind of go out, and then another one I'm working on right over here. This is just with the pieces that I have that I made the best I could with. I don't really have the best pieces for doing it. Here's the muck. So it's just whatever.
And to share kind of some more details on the Ryloth mock, because I don't think we publicly shared any. So basically, it's going to be in the Imperial era, the Galactic Civil War. Even though we haven't really seen that in Rebels or anything. Well, I mean, we kind of saw a little bit of the Ryloth arc, but we didn't see the actual planet. But it will be an Astromech droid factory, and the Republic or the the Rebels will be landing there, and they're going to pick up some Astromech droids, and then the Empire will be invading, trying to stop the Rebels from leaving with the shipment. So it'll be very awesome.
I'm just finding this out now because I never heard this. And I'm part of the collab.
So that's the good thing about the collab, though, is that you don't have to worry about trying to build this giant mock in a short amount of time because there's so many, or we have 6 people in it. So if each person brings like 2 buildings or whatnot, we'll get it accomplished and a lot more manageable than one person building a giant thing. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. This is really the first big collab project I've ever worked on. So.
Hey, I'm gonna leave for a second, and then I'm gonna join on my laptop, and I'll be talking more and stuff.
Okay. Sounds
All right,
good.
Right back.
So in regards to this droid factory, been amassing my collection now of Astromech droids. I'll go ahead and show them. I have a fair amount.
I think I only have like 8 Astromech droids or something.
So as you can see on my camera, kind of see there's how many are there? 8, the 11 I believe, and I'd say about half of them are R2-D2, but it's still Astromech droids. So
I'm gonna go check on the Astromech droids. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
I just turned off the camera instead of the mic.
You guys can go ahead and let us know in the comments, what is your favorite Astromech droid that LEGO has made? Is it R2-D2 or is it one of those random colored ones, or do you have a specific one in mind? Let us know in the comments. That'll be interesting to see. LEGO has made a very wide variety, actually, of Astromech droids. That'd actually be interesting to count. I'll go ahead and check that after the stream, maybe. How many?
Yeah, I think my favorite is the yellow one with kind of the cone head.
Yeah, the one that came in the Y-Wing. With like unique shapes, not just the typical R2 unit look. And then, of course, you have like the chopper one, which is kind of a shorter droid. And then you have the Old Republic one too, with that giant dish on it. All right, I'll go ahead and check the comments here.
Oh yeah, that one. That one was kind of cool, different design.
Yeah, it was definitely unique. Legendary Lego Production asks, did you guys ever make any Lego custom minifigs? I don't think anyone here has. But I know Chris has in the past. I don't think he has recently. And Connor, Lego Art 82. I don't know if he's still working on any now.
I have personally made a custom stormtrooper recently. If that's anything.
Nice. Some people are asking where Lego Spencer is. He is alive still. He's just kind of figuring out a new way to do videos. He's kind of changing up his schedule, so he's still working on that. So, but he's definitely still here and still making Lego stuff and still building. He's actually working on a really cool project, but I'll let him talk about that in an update. But it's looking great.
So how was everyone's May the 4th then?
Oh yeah, that's right. May the 4th was, what was that? Was that Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
That was Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, and Lego Shop at Home had that great sale. A few other places had some stuff on sale. I myself, I didn't have a chance to go to the Lego store. However, I did make 2 purchases online. I got one of them in so far, but they had a lot of sets 20% off, which is good to see. I think that's one of the best May the 4th sales we've seen in a long time, even though the promotional poly bag was awful.
Yeah, yes, it was. I'm probably gonna keep mine sealed. I really have no incentive to open it.
What about you guys? Did you guys go out and buy any sets?
Yeah, I have a haul up on my channel of what I got at the Lego store on this Sunday. You got 6 battle packs on sale, 3 cups, the promotional minifigure,
Nice.
and then yeah, May the 4th was good. I brought 3 different Star Wars shirts to school and changed them throughout the day.
That's awesome.
I wish I could do that here in Britain, but most schools have uniform.
Yeah, that's the same. The school I go to here in the U.S. has a uniform, so unfortunately you couldn't wear a Star Wars shirt. Now here's a good question from Brick Film Productions. He asked, "What would you say is essential to have a Lego area for filming reviews / mock showcases, etc.?" So I think he's referring to like a generic space to either have your Lego or make videos, that sort of thing. Obviously, not everyone can have their own Lego room. I was fortunate enough just having, but you know, not everyone has that privilege. For my studio, my parents in like a little corner. That's where I started with my desk, and then it slowly grew to a little bit bigger than that, like a table and a backdrop. But whatever space is available to you, kind of figure out the best way to make it. So even if it's a small space, you can definitely still take advantage of it and be very useful, a lot more purposes than it may appear to have. I know a lot of people have their Legos in their bedroom, and then also that's where they film their videos. And Spencer's like that, and you check out Lego Spencer's channel. He has some awesome content, a lot of cool cinematography stuff. His stuff look great. His tutorials look awesome, and then of course just his updates, and all that's done in one room. So it's definitely possible. You just gotta kind of make the most of it. Like I said, I have a room just for Lego sets, which is just awesome, and then downstairs my basement is where I make all my reviews and stuff. What about you guys? What do you have for your Lego space?
Right now what I do is I keep all of my minifigures in my room, and my goal pretty soon is to have all my sets on like lots of shelves in my room, and then up on my 3rd floor, which is it's my attic really, but it's more like a third anyway. One corner I have dedicated to Lego, and I plan on having this whole area just stuffed with pieces, and then all the sets in my room, and kind of just like spread across
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be awesome.
from my little corner, and now I'm kind of taking over.
Yeah, that's the key. You get a foothold somewhere in your house, and then slowly it just kind of takes over, and no one really has anything as it just slowly consumes the space.
And then your family gets mad at you.
for me, for my Lego area, I actually I have a really big house because I had a lot of siblings, and so a lot of them are already moved out. So for one of the old rooms, it's connected right to my room. So that's my Lego room. It's actually pretty cool. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's the exact same for me. This used to be one of my siblings' bedrooms, but obviously they don't. They moved out. They're older now, so that's what. But if I had been closer in age to them, this would not have been possible. So luckily, I got this one in my family.
I'm just lucky, like, I have a third floor that no one ever goes up to except for me. And it's a nice big area. I'm lucky my sister just likes to hang out in her room all the time. Otherwise, I wouldn't really be able to have this corner. Or I would, but just never be able to go on Skype or anything. Just nice to have this whole big area.
Well, in my room, I just have this shelf unit inside my closet. So I have my minifigs on one shelf. On the top, I have a bunch of sets, and I have my MOCs on the bottom shelf.
Nice. And like I said, it's important to keep in mind, obviously not everyone can have their own Lego room. So like I said before, it's very important just to kind of find any space that's available to you, whether it just be a shelf or a closet or even just a table, and then kind of just make it your own and find out again how you can most efficiently use that space. Like I said, every space you can kind of turn into however you want it to be. So look for new solutions and stuff. You can look around the internet too. There's a lot of creative solutions out there to store not only Lego but other stuff like video equipment, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't think there's been too many big things kind of going in the Lego community this week. Last weekend was actually Philly Brick Fest. I was in Philadelphia. I didn't go. I don't think anyone, not too many T-Falls went. There were a bunch there. Brick Lover 18 was there. Extreme Bricks was there. I think there were a few other T-Falls there, but a lot of A-Falls there. Looked like an awesome convention. I definitely consider going to it in the future. It's one of actually the largest Lego conventions in the U.S., which is really interesting. So, if you're in the Philadelphia area, I think they actually do it twice a year, but I may be mistaken on that. But I would definitely check it out if you get a chance. They do a lot of cool things, and with the Philly Brick Fest, it's part of the Brick Fest Live kind of organization, I guess you could say, and they do a lot more hands-on stuff than traditional Lego conventions. So not only are there a bunch of people displaying, there's also just a bunch of like activities you can do, like the racing with the building your own Lego car. There's like Lego mini golf, a bunch of other cool, fun stuff like that. And then there's a ton of videos on YouTube. I think Brick Adjuster has some of the longer ones, so if you want to kind of get a feel for the convention, I definitely recommend watching his. There are also some Lego YouTubers from overseas who came in, which is good to see. They're starting to kind of come to U.S. conventions like Kevin F. and Three Brick Friends. Yeah, what conventions is everyone in the chat and the Hangout going to? I know Anders and File First going to Brick World. Anyone going to any other conventions?
This year, unfortunately, I can't make it to any, but hopefully next year we will be able to do that.
Danny, are we planning on inviting people on, or no?
I don't know, not tonight probably. We're going to keep the stream a little bit shorter than usual just because it's so late. Again, I apologize for moving it back. But this is really the only time I had available today. So, unfortunately, we're going to keep the stream just close to us tonight. But in the coming weeks, we will obviously open it back up again to people as we usually do. And I also apologize for not having a builder stream. I want to say it's been 2, maybe 3 weeks since we had the last one. We've just all been super busy with school, AP exams, all that sort of thing. The school year's coming to an end now, so finals will be coming up soon for those of us in high school. So it's just kind of the busy time of year for us. But once summer hits, expect to see a ton of videos, not only on my channel, but also Lego Spencer Chris Productions, especially with the whole Brick World thing. Again, I keep stressing the Brick World Chicago. It's going to be a huge event for us. Like I said, we're planning a lot of videos, so it's going to be very exciting. Can't wait to show you guys all that stuff. Yeah, other than that, I think the only other big thing in the LEGO community, I've seen a few articles about this, is the lack of LEGO minifigures, the collectible minifigures, the Disney ones. I haven't gone out to any stores to look for them. However, I was thinking about it, but a lot of people online have been saying they haven't found them in any stores. They've just been selling out really fast, and the stores say they're not restocking them. So I don't know if anyone in the Hangout has experience with looking for those Disney minifigs, but apparently there's a large shortage of them, or high demand.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything with them, so I haven't seen them in any Walmarts or anything I've been in though. So
I personally haven't gone out to try and get them, but I have a mate who, ever since he collected Mr. Gold like ages ago, he's been persevering to get every single CMF, and he's been going around every local store in the area. And it's just a wild goose hunt because people just keep taking them.
wait, you have a friend that actually got Mr. Gold?
I don't know if it's true, but he said it the other day. I was talking to him about the Disney line. He said, well, ever since I got Mr. Gold, I feel obliged. So.
That's pretty cool.
Likely he's lying.
Brick Film Productions wants to know, what is your favorite non-LEGO YouTube channel?
Mine would definitely be Casey Neistat. I found him. I'd seen a few of his videos before, but it was really after his snowboarding in New York City video that I started watching like all of his videos, and he just has such an interesting life, and he does a lot of cool video work. Really fun to watch.
Well, as an avid gamer myself, I tend to watch. I tend to just go through different channels, but my current favorite channel happens to be iDubbbz TV. If anyone knows who that is.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I just find him pretty funny for the kind of content he creates.
My first mate says he's in a movie theater and watching it. What?
Someone had asked any tips for MOCs. You really got to let us know kind of what type of MOC you're building, if it's Star Wars or not, what era, and then what your general idea is, and then we can give you any tips we might have.
Yeah, because
It's kind of hard. We don't want to kind of steer you one way, but you were looking to go a different way. So kind of give us the general idea of what your MOC is about.
Star Wars mock on a beach.
Alright, well,
Don't need more on that.
Well, for the beach, obviously use tan plates. The key thing is layering. Trying to think of David's Kashyyyk actually is probably a good example of it. Also, X39 Brick Customs working on a World War II mock, and he's done a pretty good job with it too. The whole layering with sand, it's definitely a technique. I haven't really done it. I did it a little bit with my last mock, but I wasn't really happy with it, how it turned out. But that's really a lot of prototyping with that and kind of getting a feel for just how layering in general should look, especially with tan, and then using kind of different shades, dark tan, regular tan. You might mix in some of that orange color if you want, or even some brown, but just kind of getting a feel for that layering with plates.
Legendary Lego Productions says, have you guys ever made any Lego customs before? By Lego customs, I think you mean custom minifigures, and I'm pretty sure Marathon actually does a lot of that. If you want to talk about that.
So if you're gonna make customs, if you're gonna make them posable, with the legs, there's brackets that you need to cut out, of course, so the paint doesn't come off. If you're using paint, use acrylic paint. There's not much to it. Just set out a design or get a reference picture and try and follow that. For fine details, I don't use a paintbrush. I usually use a toothpick or something really, really fine and small, just to get like really small dots and edges on. Yeah.
Marathon, do you have any of your customs in your channel? By any chance? Check out.
I haven't actually uploaded any Lego videos yet, funnily enough, because I have one that's private right now, and I need to wait a bit till I can actually unprivate it. I'm working on a mock that should be done by the summer at least, and that's going to incorporate my custom incinerator trooper.
That's cool.
Big Papa Yola, you don't need to be on good terms with David to look at his mock.
Going back to talk about Solid Brick Studios, did you guys see the Halo Reacts to Solid Brick
Oh
Studios?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Wait, what is it?
Hitler reacts.
Found that pretty funny.
That was really well done. That was Aussie Lego Builder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question for people on stream and in chat. Has anyone here ever read or listened to the Star Wars Expanded Universe books or audiobooks?
No, I wish Chris were here. I haven't personally, but Chris is an expert in expanded universe. He's read a lot of that sort of thing, and he's very knowledgeable in that subject.
Because I've been going through the Thrawn trilogy right now, and I'm kind of sad that this is now non-canon because it's really, really interesting. If you want to know about it, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to talk about it, that's...
Alright, well, so after the Battle of Endor, it's really similar to how the New Republic was formed within the canon. So the Empire was sent off to the unknown regions with Grand Admiral Thrawn, who was one of the last few surviving Grand Admirals, while the New Republic takes back Coruscant. But 5 years following the Battle of Endor, the Empire launch a siege to kill Luke Skywalker and try and recapture lost territory, and just transpires into this really big adventure. At this point, Leia and Han are married, and Leia's pregnant with twins. And I haven't finished the series yet, so this is like my glance into it and my insight. But things are starting to heat up as Thrawn becomes more agitated and trying to kill Luke Skywalker, and seems to be wearing down his crew and the rest of the Imperial fleet.
Slendy Slayer 123 says, how did you guys get inspired to build Lego Star Wars MOCs? I feel like this is a pretty easy to answer one. All of us were pretty much into Lego, and then I think all of us just really like Star Wars because we're nerds like that. So that's pretty much put the two together. That's pretty much how you got that.
I also get inspired by looking at other people's mocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually looking at other people's MOCs is how a lot of people get into Lego. Definitely.
I think that's how I did.
Another way, if you're trying to get inspiration to build a mock, I mean, I use source material from Legends again. This is a lot of stuff that isn't really canon, but you can still just use the planet names and general ideas from Legends that really works out.
Well, I just realized my table is too small to build this mock on, but oh well. So much for the collab. No, just kidding. I guess I'll
Danny, what parts are we each doing? I need to know
so
that.
I have all the base. I had 2 more base plates, so it's gonna be a total of 12 gray, but it's not actually gonna be 12 gray. It's gonna, I mean, the size will be 12 gray, but it's gonna be 6 gray and then a bunch of green and rectangular ones. So, and then we're gonna divide up like the buildings and stuff. And there's also a large landing pad for the Tantive 4. We wanted to kind
So
of lay them out
how many
to see
buildings are
how
there
big
gonna be?
section's gonna be first. So that's why I was gonna do this, but I kind of got to figure out how I'm gonna do this now that I didn't realize how big 12 gray or 6 gray base plates long would be. So it's gonna be
Well, at least you're not Chris, who's doing 28.
yeah, that's crazy.
20 gray base plate clones alone mock. That's 2.5 weeks late.
That was supposed to be done on like February 13th.
2.5 months. I mean, not weeks. I remember back in December, or maybe even November, we were bashing on him for being like 1 day. Now,
Heated Productions is in the chat. Always has some good stuff to say for questions. Welcome back. I'm not sure how this guy, how his name is pronounced, but he says, which color is better for lava on Mustafar, orange or red? And in my personal opinion, I think if you got maybe studs and mixed them together, that would be good. I
Yeah,
don't know if anyone else.
definitely a mixture.
Yeah, a mix of both is great for Mystifier Lava.
Alrighty, now let's see my screen. I have just enough base plates, I believe. Yeah, I have 2 more rectangular ones outside in that giant collection hall that I got from a friend. But this is a ginormous mock, so this is definitely going to be fun to see how it comes together. But this thing is huge. It's gonna be fun to transport. But that's why I'm gonna build it a brick high, similar to how I did OS Prime, and then like have it a brick high and then plates on top of that, so I can have Technic underneath to connect the different sections together. So it'll be a total of, let's see, I believe 6. Yeah, I'll do 6 sections. So each section will be like 2 gray base plates, and then they'll all separate.
we're each doing like 2 gray base plates, or what? How are we dividing this?
No, because you're not bringing it on a base plate. I'm gonna build a lot of the terrain probably, or I'll at least get the bricks to it. I don't know. We'll figure that out, and then the buildings will go on there. Because obviously, a building could be like a whole gray base plate or even bigger, depending on.
I could build like a gray base plate sized building.
Yeah. So we'll kind of see it. I think the whole thing was we're probably gonna have a lot of smaller ones. Well, the whole kind of thing is in the middle there's gonna be the giant landing pad where the Tantive 4 is, and then on the left side is kind of gonna be the industrial area where the factory is. That'll probably be fairly large, and the other side is gonna be more residential. So a lot of smaller buildings. like very small buildings, and just a ton of those, where all the Twi'leks will be living.
Danny, what's the dimension of this mock?
In base plate size or in actual size?
Base plate.
It's 6 gray by 2 gray. So,
Oh, that's not. That's. I thought it was gonna be bigger.
well, I mean, I thought that sounded small, but considering that it takes up this entire table and it's still like another full base plate. Like, it's the size of, I think, 2 tables at Brickworld Chicago. So
Isn't it only like
it's
1/6?
large.
Isn't it only like 1 6-foot table?
It's only what?
Isn't it only like 1 6-foot table?
One what? 6 of a table?
6-foot table.
Oh, 6-foot table. No, I don't. Each table is 9. Yeah, each table is 9 9.5 green base plates, and 3 green is 1 gray. So that's. Oh no, 3 green is 2 gray. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, so it's. I mean, it goes on to like another one then. You know,
A
so
little longer than. That doesn't seem as big. I thought we were going like Chris mock big.
There's no way we're gonna be able to transport that though. If we do it, because then because I don't have any more base plates. I already bought a bunch for this, and no one really wants to bring. I mean, we can go bigger if we want to, but
I can bring
I
as
don't.
many base plates as I need to.
I guess we're gonna have to figure that out soon if we're gonna go bigger.
Danny,
Yeah.
that is, after I calculated it, that's 27,648 studs all on those base plates.
Yeah, it's a big space.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
pretty big.
I
couldn't
just
have-
thought we were going like Chris mock big.
For size comparison, like, again, keep in mind there's a whole nother, like, these are hanging off of my table too anyway, these gray. There's a whole nother gray over here, more green. Like, this is the slave 1 right here. Like, let's pretend this is the Tanta 4. I mean, you still have large areas.
Yeah, I guess.
Again.
Oh, we should make it the size of David's mock, and then say we built his mock that took him 2 years and less
See,
than
the
a
problem is
month.
we can't go wider than 2 gray because that's how wide the tables are. We can only go longer. So.
Oh. But we need a wreck David.
But I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
Building
I
a
don't want
mock
to go
the
too
same
big.
size
I don't want to
than-
do something too big where we can't finish it in time because that would not be good.
Heated Productions says, do you guys ever get out of the comfort zone when building?
By comfort zone, if you mean like trying new techniques that we've never done before, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of you want to do that. You want to kind of not build with the same technique with every mock. You want to try new stuff, and obviously new stuff isn't always going to work, or it's going to work in a different way than you had planned it to. So it's all about adapting.
Right now I'm kind of struggling with my base part. The mock here. That's part of the reason why I'm not done with this yet.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, Slendy Slayer 123 says, question, do you guys have any tips on building Lego Star Wars mocks on a desert planet? And like we said earlier, just do a lot of layering, a lot of depth and different colors and stuff. And the second thing is Emendar Productions wants to have a link, Danny. So if you want to send that.
Yeah, show us on one.
Oh, Ryan.
I don't have Skype or anything, so I can't go on.
Didn't Emina just finish doing a building Takadana stream?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I had delayed it. I thought I saw his stream after I uploaded mine. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize he was streaming today. So then I I thought I pushed mine back, and then I went away from my computer. I was doing other stuff, and then I came back. I'm like, uh-oh. We met 8 o'clock instead of 9 my time, so that was a mistake. So again, I apologize for that. 1 second. For some reason, this computer that I'm streaming off of, whenever I stream, or really just today in particular, it's really kind of slow and not working out too well. So hopefully I can get to Skype. But
Brick Builder 101 wants to know what are some good The Force Awakens MOCs to build.
I'm personally getting sick of seeing Force Awakens MOCs already, but that's because I'm like a child. So we'll discount that.
He has a very low attention span, so once you see 3 of them, they're all the same.
Yeah, but it's kind of true to an extent because it's almost always Resistance versus Force First Order, which is what it's mainly going to be. It's almost always Jakku or Takodana, and I mean it can be done really, really well. Like if you see Chris's Carl Gallery mock collab, I mean that was really, really done well, and is amazing. But then there's other people that just have like 148 by 48 green base plates. Like this is my Takodana mock. I hope you like it. There's a YouTube channel called First Order Legos. Their Takodana mock is amazing as well, but
I saw that.
then there's a lot of other people that have just seen the Force Awakens. I can do that in Lego.
Danny, you can either make someone a moderator or woolly mammoths or do something. He's saying some not nice stuff in the chat.
okay.
Let me go to my computer.
My computer's kind of frozen right now, so I'm trying my best right now to get there. If anyone has Ryan on File First, do you have Ryan on Skype?
MNR?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I don't know what happened with this computer. It was working fine, and now it's just.
Alright, what do you want me
here we go.
to say?
Alright, here we go.
Woolly mammoths, please stop. Please stop, bro. That's not cool.
I apologize to anyone who's seeing whatever Woolly Mammoth is posting.
Yeah, I'm reporting stuff. I don't know. I'm reporting his stuff. I do not know if that removed it from my chat at all. Or anything.
No.
The browser. Come on, computer.
Ryan, I'll just add you since you put your Skype in the thing. Okay, Ryan, I added you and I'm sending you a link right now since no one else, I guess, did. Here you go. Send, there you go. That should work. If it doesn't, just say something in the chat. Okay, I don't know, Danny, you can hurry up, but Woolly Mammoth.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He probably thinks it's funny. I bet he's like some kid just sitting on his computer right now going, I'm annoying people.
Here, I'll be right back. My mic will be unmuted, but I'll go downstairs and go on my other computer and fix that, and then I'll come back up here. Hopefully this computer is unfrozen then.
Okay. Woolly Mammoth, we are going to have to boot you from the stream once we get the chance, once computers start working, because we're going to have to do something, because you really have to stop, dude.
I mean, come on, this is supposed to be a PG stream.
My Skype is not cooperating. So so that's why Ryan, you might not have blinker it. And may or may not have worked. So, yeah. Thank you, William, for deleting all your stuff. And then, I believe I sent you the link.
There we
Yes.
go.
Hey, what's up?
Alright.
Nah.
So unfortunately, it seems like Danny's internet or computer is pooping out at the moment.
Yeah, his computer was frozen. He went to his other computer to fix it
Right?
after a little bit. Guys, the woolly mammoth thing is over, so you don't have to keep repeating stuff. Just move on to different stuff. Please and thank you.
Spencer's back.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Alrighty.
I'll
Hey,
make it
Ryan.
eventually.
Hey,
Sorry about that. Okay, so I believe I got all Woolly Mammoth's messages deleted, and then I also blocked him, so
alright, it's good.
Oh,
it'd be good. Yeah, for some reason my computer, like, I believe the stream is going out okay to everyone. At least it appeared
Yeah.
fine on my other computer. It's just the screen just froze, and I can't really. I'm trying to click on stuff, but nothing's working. But for some reason, mic and camera still work, so whatever.
So Spencer will be joining us soonly, hopefully.
Was that what he said?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
got back.
Awesome.
Alex Scarlett, you want to know how long it's been going? I believe it's been just under an hour. Correct me if I'm wrong.
can't be. I'm only on bag 2 for this thing. It can't be just an hour.
The stream actually we might make it a little bit longer because since Spencer will be coming on, we'll wait for him so we can go ahead and talk about, as some people were asking earlier, why he disappeared for about 2 weeks. Ryan, if you want to talk about your Taco Dynamok, feel free to.
It's a work in progress. Here you can see Maz's castle. It's completed. Not really. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I'm about to tear this apart because I figured since I'm on here, I may as well keep working on it. But it's a collaboration between myself, Lego Bob 35, Texas Films, and Lego San for Brick Fair, Virginia this year. And it will probably be 3x5 gray base plates, and hopefully as accurate as we can get it. It's going to be a fun build. What are you working on, Danny?
So Rebel Lug, or Chris, Spencer, me, File First, Alclung Productions, and Connor are building a Imperial era mock on Ryloth.
Oh, nice.
So that's
I'm excited to see that.
collab thing for Brickworld.
Yeah.
I was really surprised the turnout at Philly Brickfest. They said it was 25,000.
Wow.
I think that sets the record for largest.
Well, they advertise a lot. I'm trying to find a good picture of like these things on Maz's castle because I want to rebuild them. Because like I'm sure this is not
I
as
actually
good
have
as
some
it gets.
I have some great reference pictures. I'm trying to think what video that was from because originally we were planning to do Maz's Castle for our collab, and then we decided not to.
Like I'm looking through on Google Images and it's really hard to find anything.
No, Google Images is not good for it. There was a behind the scenes video where they have a 3D image, like detailed from
Alright,
every
I'll look it
angle,
up on
from
YouTube.
every angle of the mock, or from every angle of the castle. And it was perfect. Like that's what we were going to use to base it off.
Just as a off note, did anyone see the new Battlefield trailer for World War One?
Oh yes, that
That
was
was
beautiful.
not gonna lie.
Interested in a World War One setting for once.
Yeah, because there's really been no popular World War One games.
On the other hand, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen if you just go look at the trailer right now. Just look at the like to dislike. It was on 600,000 when I last checked.
Dislikes or likes?
Dislikes.
Wow.
Yeah, I
It's
don't play Call of Duty, but when I was younger, I played like 2 and 3. I never owned it. I just played it at like friends' houses, 2 and 3, like the ones in World War II, and those are fun. But watching that, it's like not even Call of Duty anymore. It's not even like a war game. It's like a sci-fi like Halo or something.
discount Halo. That was actually one of the comments. It's like, wow, this is the worst Halo game I've ever seen. The thing is though, Black Ops, like they've always been going into the future. I mean, Black Ops 3 isn't a bad game, but it's like you're getting a bit sick of the future thing, if you know what I mean.
The COD 4 remake will still be fun too. Like I'll play both of them because I'm a huge COD player. But
Wait, Marathon, do you have Xbox 360?
I have a PS4. Sorry. I'm a Sony pony. Oh god, I'm never saying that again.
the problem with Attack of Dawn is they didn't. I have a PS4. I think you just messaged me, but nonetheless, the problem with Attack of Dawn is they didn't show it enough in the movie, and I can't find what.
They didn't show enough in
Do you know what it's titled, Danny?
No, I know it was like 45 minutes long. It was like Force Awakens. I have it saved on my here. Actually, I might have it on my favorites. Let me check on my phone here. My computer's slowly move around, so I'm trying to get back to the hangout. But yeah, I'll look it up on my phone here real quick.
Okay.
It was like breakdown.
Isosceles Bricks wants to know what our favorite clone trooper is. I'm guessing from like the Clone Wars series and stuff.
Mine is 5 for sure.
I'm gonna be the kid that's different. I'm gonna say Commander Keller from the comics.
Okay, yeah, it's some weird title, Ryan. I'll send you the link on Skype.
Okay, thanks.
And then I'll find. I think it's like 20 minutes in. I want to say is when.
All right, I should be able to find it in there, but yeah, that 20 minutes I can find it around there.
Also, Ryan, another good source is if you figure out where they shot Takodana and you look at the landscape there, that could actually help.
Yeah, maybe.
Green screen world. If nothing.
I'm not sure if that movie was like shot like the Lord of the Rings, because a lot of the Lord of the Rings was like shot in New Zealand and it wasn't like on a green screen. So I don't know the movie, so I haven't seen behind the scenes or anything. So.
That wasn't my scope.
That was mine.
Wait, so
I think it's around 12 minutes. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It's somewhere. If you just scroll along.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just scrolling through. I pulled up on my computer because I can do this scrubbing thing where it shows it at the bottom. Most of the scenes of them talking, though, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I mean, it's actually an interesting video if you watch like the full thing, but.
Oh yeah, I'll probably end up watching it in its entirety.
Has anyone actually seen Civil War yet?
No.
I'm not that interested.
Here, Ryan, it's at 3 minutes.
It's what? At 3 minutes?
It's at like I think it starts at 3.
Oh, I found it. All right. Awesome.
Do you see it?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, yeah. All right. Great picture here.
Yeah, they spin around the whole thing, so you get like the full.
Yeah, that's what I need because like it's just not there in the film for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta screenshot all these.
Yeah, I think Spencer was the one who found that video. It was really helpful when we were
Yeah.
understanding it.
Alex Scarlett says, "Did you guys hear what happened in Fort McMurray? I don't know
Yeah.
if that is. I don't know if you want to tell us in the chat or anything."
What happened?
There's a big
Happened.
fire in Alberta.
Oh, there is.
Canada?
Oh yeah, I saw that on the
So-
news. It's like
So the
ginormous.
northern Alberta there's just a big fire and it's just spreading and everyone's evacuating.
Oh.
That sucks. Yeah.
You know, Chris is in danger in Alberta, so.
Chris's Lego collection is going to be burned to ashes. All 20.
20 years. Honey, what about the kids? Save the Lego!
I really don't know what's wrong with my computer. It's so weird. I got back to like my home screen, but it won't let me click on it.
Alright, so I have some much better angles to work with now. Thank you. That's so much better than nothing that I had to go on. Shoot. Anything interesting happening in the chat?
You know, Anthony Winchester just made a funny comment about moving to Canada if Trump wins, and then he's like, "Well, I won't now if there's fire," stuff like that. Brick Builder 101 wants to know what new Star Wars movies do you want them to make. I personally don't really want them to make any others, and well, like of course I want like Star Wars or whatever, and the ones that are planned, but past Rogue One and like the Han Solo series or whatever they're doing. I mean, there really is gonna be a lot of Star Wars movies, and I mean, I love Star Wars, but like it's gonna be to the point by where they're gonna be making too many, almost.
Right.
Did you see they chose the actor to play Han Solo?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. It was some
Yeah, I saw the post about that.
like random guy, but yeah, it was all over Instagram. I saw it.
He looked like discount Chris Pratt. In my
Is it Aaron Paul?
I think I don't know what his name is.
So I heard that it might end up being Aaron Paul like a year ago. That I never heard anything else on that.
I mean, I would like to see Star Wars Legends being incorporated more into the actual movies and shows, or maybe a spin-off series. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I found out the other day. Darth Maul is in Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, I guess.
The guy's name is
from the
his name is Alden Ehrenreich.
I never heard of him.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Anyway, actually, I mean, I don't watch Star Wars Rebels anymore, and the idea of having Darth Maul there actually might get me back into it because, like, him being him, I don't know what's happened with him since the scene that I watched. I watched him and Ahsoka fight the Inquisitor peoples, and like, it seemed really interesting to have him back there just from like a story standpoint.
He doesn't do anything of substance after that. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't really, if you
Does
don't
he
wanna
just
spoil it.
die, or?
He doesn't die. It's Darth Maul. He hasn't. He got his He got chopped in half, and he's still alive. But
Right. So he can still come back in like a later season. So.
oh no, he's definitely gonna come back.
Yeah.
Loose Brick Productions wants to know, Ryan, when do you think your Hoth Assault on Hoth, I can't speak, Assault on Hoth base review will come out?
Well, as you can see, it's right in front of the camera, and that's because I haven't filmed it yet. So, like, tomorrow I'll probably film it, and then I'll probably upload it sometime this week. I don't know what day yet, so I gotta figure that out. But as soon as I film it, really, it's just sitting here.
What do you think of it, Ryan?
I think it's a really good playset. No, it's really good. Like, the only like qualms I have with it is that it's missing something to like have a battle with. You only get 2 snowtroopers and like a snow speeder, and that like this is what you get for Imperial stuff. These 2 things and a couple of snowtroopers, and then the rest is Rebel. You call it Assault on Hoth, but there's no real assault happening. So that's one of the big issues I have with it. The other thing with the UCS, that's so like I don't want to say childish, but like it's so unimportant. Like they put the UCS title on it, sure, but that didn't change anything about the set, really. I mean, it probably made the set better because you get like in the instruction manual, you get like the really cool like write up about the Battle of Hoth. So I think that's a big plus there. If you're like asking me, you get extra information on the Battle of Hoth. What more do you want? It would have changed the price point if it wasn't UCS. I mean, I do understand the people that say UCS should be just ships and should have collector's cards, and I agree with that statement. So
I don't know if it's so much ships. I think UCS should just be non-play sets. Where that just looking, it's just a play set. It has all the screen shaders. It has like everything is made for play. It's not meant for play.
Also, another interesting thought is that's the only UCS set. I'm saying that with the quotations because I don't consider it UCS set even though it's labeled that way. It's the only one that's rated for 12 and up instead of like the 16 plus. And so the techniques in that one are a lot less advanced than UCS set would be. And from like a collector's standpoint, I feel like if you were trying to collect all the UCS sets as like an adult that didn't do much with Lego but like was really into Star Wars and liked collecting the UCS, I feel like this is one that didn't want much. But that's just my
I
point.
think it's more of like the Endor set, the Ewok Village. That was and that looks. I don't have it, but it looks like a great play set. I think that's kind of definitely looks like that kind of set. But they should just take away the UCS. I don't really know what kind of difference it makes. Making UCS thing, I think that's like the only thing. Before UCS was always like the plaque. Whatever they want.
What do you guys think about the rumors of the new UCS Death Star coming out?
It's listed on Brickset, so it's definitely true because Brickset never makes a mistake with listing stuff on their catalog. So I'm really interested to see how it turns out.
Does just as a question, does anyone have any ideas for future UCS sets, like cool ideas for sets?
I mean, I want to see a Blockade Runner redo.
I don't know if we get one. The only reason I say that is because we have received the $150 Tantive 4 just like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I thought it came out in 2009.
Yeah, 7 years ago. Whatever,
Yeah.
math.
But yeah, it's been 7 years, so it's nearly been a decade since that came out. It's been 15 years since the original UCS one came out. So
Maybe we are due for a new one. Oh.
Sorry?
I said maybe we are due for a new one then.
Yeah.
Considering we get a new Hoth set every year.
Yeah.
It's true though. There's been Hoth sets. There's made within the last 4 or 5 years. There's been so many AT-AT snow speeders and stuff. It's not even funny anymore. It's like, wow.
I was lucky enough to get the motorized walking AT-AT like a week
Yeah, I
or
have that too.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
3 weeks ago.
Such a good set
Yeah.
down there.
Future Fast Productions, happy birthday. Your birthday's on Monday. Happy birthday to you.
Any other UCS set? The Millennium Falcon again, I think. I don't know.
I feel like if they remade that one though, the other one would lose its collectability.
But that's not what LEGO cares about. They've come out and said that they don't care about the resellers and the collectors. That's right. They shouldn't, because it has no benefit to them to care about those people, or to care about their interests rather. Not that they don't care about them as consumers and fans of the product. They just don't care for their best interest.
But I feel like in the past, LEGO, I feel like they're always decent. They're always good to their customers, and I feel like they actually. I don't know. I just don't think they would actually make another one.
I mean, LEGO cares about money because they're a firm at the end of the day, and profit maximization is always the game. So they're probably going to do something along those lines.
You took economics.
I am doing economics, yes.
I can tell by the way you said that. You're like, they're a company. No, they're a firm in profit maximization.
Oh, I hate being in 11th grade.
I graduate in 12 days. Oh, man. It's close.
You're lucky. Here in the UK, we have to give our GCSEs, which is a General Secondary Certificate of Education or something, and it's everything you've done since 10th grade and 11th grade, and it's just like a month of exams.
Dang.
Did Danny leave, or is he just
No, I think he's still here. Not sure. Danny!
I wonder if he muted himself and didn't know.
911. Oh, he's here.
Oh, we were just wondering if you were still here.
Your stream was about to go.
My mic is turned away, so.
Yeah. Let's see. What? Oh yeah, you already told me. So what is the build gonna be though, Danny? Like, how big is it gonna? Like, I know I heard you talking on it before I joined that it's gonna be big, and you wanted it to be bigger or something like that. But
it's 2 gray. So it's 1, and then this is the equivalent of 2.
Right.
Wide.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 6 long, 6 gray long. So it'll go all the way out.
Is that all you're building, or are you adding that to someone else's?
That's what we're still kind of figuring out. This is originally what I'm planning on doing. I would build just the basic terrain, and then I think I have one building as of now. I might have a few others, and then everyone would kind of bring their own buildings, and we'll just attach them on.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it for me? Oh, 4 in the
morning. Danny, I don't know if you are planning on closing the stream anymore. are shutting down the stream anymore. We're slowly losing viewers. We lost about 5 in the last couple of minutes. So.
Yeah, I was going to see if Spencer was going to join. It doesn't look like it, so.
I don't know if
Yeah.
tonight's just a bad night for stream. Because last week when I streamed, I had like 50 viewers, like constantly. This week I only have like 25, so maybe it's just a bad week for streaming.
Yeah, and typically the later you go, the harder it is to get people anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, especially because like with Lego, like a lot of our fan base is also European.
Hi. I'm right here.
Yeah, exactly. Case in point.
Yeah.
Staying up at 4 in the morning to
Actually,
on the stream.
we'll just wrap up the stream now. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. In the stream today, we had Marathon Productions, 501st Lego Trooper, Alclone Productions, Ryan or M&R. Missing.
Can you believe it? I was actually here.
Hardcore. Do you have a channel?
Peach Brick. Sorry.
Oh, Elijah. Okay. So Peach Bricks, and I believe that's everyone then. So thanks everyone for coming out. Definitely check out those channels. Subscribe to them. They post some awesome Lego content. And then we'll have more updates on the Brickworld Chicago Rebel Lug giant excitement going on in the coming weeks. Again, Brickworld Chicago is June 15th through 19th, public days 18th through 19th. Thanks
Yeah.
everyone for coming out, and have a great night.